All right, well, we are back in the old shop in Langhorne, Pennsylvania. That means that it's time for FD New Jersey. We've got a bit of work to do. Unfortunately on Mia, we had that wiring harness issue the last time we ran it. So basically, down by the header, we melted the shielding wire into the power wire for the crank sensor, which then kind of fried everything because I did not have it fused low enough. We took the harness out and we took it with us back to Oklahoma. I took it apart, fixed it up, and now we're here cramming it back in. And we've got the new part here and it's ready. New crank, just a bunch of random, I'll fix that, scrappy insulation. And also these are now high temp Tefzel wires opposed to the stuff that was in there. I've got a rat's nest to clean up. But we're gonna get it in there and hopefully this thing is pretty good to go. Got some new sponsor logos. The boys over at Momo have been really hooking it up with some just insanely high quality stuff lately. New steering wheel is awesome. We got new Momo harnesses. Seats will be in for the next event, everything. I've got shoes. I gotta find the shoes. The shoes are freaking amazing. I would wear these shoes every single day. Clean up the car, put the wire harness in, test it, drive around the parking lot, make sure it's good. And Josh will be in tomorrow. Anya doesn't need a ton of work. There's like a couple things, but a lot of it got done at Orlando. So it's pretty ready. But hopefully we can have some fun since we're here in the old shop. There's still a decent collection of cars here, probably more than when you guys saw this shop last time. Of course, the only car I'm going to talk about is the S2000. Still with however many miles this thing has on it. Let's get in. The world's most expensive S2000. $128 miles on this thing. I can't even fit between here, so I'm not going to get in. But 128 mile CR with a power cord now shoved in its door. Harness is back in, still some neatening up to do, but pretty much got everything in there, plugged in. Good to go. Right now it's time for lunch. We gotta take this thing out. 1,000 horsepower electric Hummer. Key left in vehicle. I sure hope so. All right, how does this thing work? This thing is so stupid. It makes such a funny noise and the front end picks up like crazy. Rear wheels turning. Launch, yeah. Okay. Yep, ready to go. Oh, those tires. 40, 60, 70, 80. Ah, can we stop? That's it. It needs like a knob to like help it figure out. Perfect for parallel parking.
Yes.
Yep. I think we need one of these. We need one. Daily? Replace the RDX. Oh, much power. To the jump. We're gonna rear end this little car. It's pretty smooth. I kind of like the giant squishy suspension. It reminds me of an old Caddy. Oh, there we go. And we got all these hoopties. Then we got these amazing machines over here. All right, scenery change. We're here, we're set up. Strapping cans now. We're about to leave. You boys ready for food? You look ready for food. We got our delivery vehicle this weekend, sponsored by Auto Parts Warehouse. Shout out. And they left us this to drive around for the week. We should probably put some tape over that.
Oh, absolutely.
A little tape over that.
Safety was not my goal. Speed was my goal. We were a bit late.
Anyway, that's enough. It's Wednesday night. We're gonna go to dinner. Practice qualifying tomorrow. See you there.
And he had great success here last year in Pro Spec. All right, here goes Robert Thorne, initiates in that first outside zone, gets in about halfway and has to exit out. Now to the second outside zone. As you said, Ryan, the sun's setting, the temperature's dropping. That's going to change the track surface. Now into this final outside zone. Seems like everybody's figuring out that last outside zone. But one on initiation, I think a lot of people are nervous because
yeah, it's a tricky area for sure to get to, yeah. So he missed quite a bit of outside zone one. Getting the car transition, you see a step transition. There was a bit of a pause there as the car went from, angle in one direction to angle in the other. So that's going to hurt him there. But good job here through inside clip number 1. I guess the only inside clip. Transitions to outside zone number 3. Rides that line pretty well through outside zone 3. Good angle, looked pretty settled, but it's really the beginning of the track that gave him a hard time to Saturday's competition.
79.33 for Robert Thorne.
How's my hair?
Oh, of course.
It's good?
We left my hair?
How's your hair?
Yeah, you don't have helmet hair. So.
Yeah, well, not today. I'm not doing anything today.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Today's Josh's day.
Today, yeah.
Going for the W.
I'm going for the W. But I really like these weekends. Yesterday we had a 15-hour day, though. But it's really nice having the days broken.
So long.
We finished, when did we finish qualifying for me? It was like 2:33. It felt like all day, so it was like 7 to...
Dang. We lost the good tape. Don't call me when I'm YouTubing, damn it. There's another notification. Going soon. On the shit list now. So, we took care of all the gremlins on your car.
Yep.
She's dialed.
Everything's running really good.
Yep.
Like, this is the best this car has ever done.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Who is your 16 battle?
Dimitri. So it's been
okay.
Yeah, it's been
Sick.
a couple years.
Yep.
Yeah.
A couple years for the next round.
Yeah, exactly.
Sick.
So hopefully he's excited.
That should be good.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
What's up, Rayburn?
Robert, you should do a nighttime talk show.
Yeah.
You have a good.
Thank you for calling in. This is Dr. Robert.
You have a good desktop.
He's always got a cup of coffee. So
There you go.
You even answer a lot of your questions with questions, I feel like.
I'm dialed. So, Josh is doing good. I qualified once again at the bottom of the pack, like I'd like to do. So, which means I get to drive against another super cool driver. Matt Fields, yeah. Matt Fields this time. No more RTR.
yeah,
Just Matt.
yep.
What?
Sign it!
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I'm always in trouble. All right, it is Saturday morning. Finally time to get some practice in. We got the warm-up and then top 32. Looks like we pulled Matt Fields, so it should be a pretty rowdy battle. The car's good. Hopefully we can get a little more testing in. We've got a few changes to try and make today, and hopefully have some fun.
Trust us sometimes because we
Trust you all the time. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I trust you all the time. You don't have to defend yourself. Okay? You guys scrutinize it more than anybody, I swear. Here we go. Matt Field and that Borla exhaust, Heat Wave, Lean Custom, GT Radial, Corvette, Robert Thorne making moves from prospect to pro. This is maiden voyage in the pro competition. He's going up against second overall in the 22 season. Matt Field dialing it in on the inside clip. Now transitioning into that last outside zone. Woo-wee! Look at that. All right, Robert Thorne brings it on home, but I'll tell you what, you can't have a good chase run if you don't have a good lead run, and Matt Field did exactly that. Matt Field qualifying 4th.
Yeah, and as the number 4 qualifier, that's a great job in the lead position. He does fill the zones correctly, stays on throttle, and very stable. And right here in the chase position, Thorne does a good job in chasing him down, being in good proximity, a little bit of wavering here and there, and probably slightly on a smaller line, but overall I would have to say
Drifting, because Robert Thorne is a great testimonial to that. Now he's out front, and he's got Matt Field in his rear view mirror. How's he going to handle that pressure? Robert Thorne initiates. Oh, he drags some bumper on the wall on initiation outside zone 1. Matt Field does keep his composure, not affected by that contact into the wall. That second outside zone, Robert Thorne filling it. Look at Matt Field. Again, this is where you can get in trouble. That contact is not paid off, so just back off. Don't get your GT Radial, your Forge Star wheel in the side of him, and he keeps that composure. Great job by both the drivers. And again, kudos to Robert Thorne, making the jump from prospect to pro. Really talented driver. Again, yeah, some great driving by both of them. Let's slide him left for Field, right for Robert Thorne. Looks like one judge Field, and there you go, Robbie side and Matt Field. Again, Robert Thorne, really good run, but unfortunately you're going against Matt Field. He is hungry like the wolf, the beast from the bay. The fangs are out, the claws are... Energy drink, top 32. James Dean and Robert Thorne. Too much? Nope, now he gets right to the side of him. Now catching up into that third outside zone. Great job by Thorne. Look at this, Thorne out front. He's putting down a heater of a run. Robert Thorne looks like he exceeds that red and white. He does drop a little bit of a tire on the red and white rumble strip. And here we are.